Alrighty, y'all. So we have another 1 year later video, and in today's video, this one is actually going to be of a character that literally nobody, and I mean nobody, talks about. Actually, one of the most, if not the most forgotten pilgrim in the game, Nihilister, right? Everybody, yes, we do have her in the game. I know she is not as hyped because she's not really that crazy of a character. She's not necessarily bad, but she's just not what I would consider to be pilgrim level, right? Her greatest feat was the simple fact that she was a burst 2 20-second cooldown pilgrim, and she was the only one until crown dropped, and then they dropped crown, and crown is like what, second best character in the game. So Nihilister just literally lost all value because crown is just godlike. But we're going to be using Nihilister today. I think this is such a waste of a character just because she has the coolest design. Like, I would say this is the coolest design in Nikke. Out of all the characters, they usually make pilgrims look very, very cool. But what they did for Nihilister, this looks like a gacha costume skin, right? What they did for her was just like beyond. This is a very, very nice looking character. So it's just so unfortunate that it went to waste completely. So if you don't remember what Nihilister does, right, she actually is a DPS. So you burst 2 DPS. That was her whole thing, right? When you attack with a full charge, you have the pierce for every full charge, and then your pierce radius is increased by 50% at level 5. I don't know if that goes up any higher after level 5. I believe it does. When it hits 2 or more enemies, so basically how it's supposed to work is, this is how this procs, right? When you would use a full charge, right, and it hits multiple enemies, then you will deal this 28% of final attack as additional damage, right? And that affects all the enemies it hits. So if it hits one enemy, this is not working. If it hits multiple enemies, 2 or more, then you're gonna get the second part of the first skill, right? Every 10 seconds, enemies within range, you're just gonna deal, 87% of final attack is damage. And then when you're in the burst skill, the whole point of her burst skill was kind of like the burn effect, right? So it makes, this is a fire character, obviously, right? That's just obvious, right? The whole thing was the burst, like the burn effect, deals 10% of final attack as damage. Final attack as sustained damage every 1 second for 10 seconds, and then deals 100% of attack, right? Or a final attack as damage. So she's supposed to be a very good DPS, and it's so unfortunate since she is a burst 2, because obviously you can't use her burst skill, and you can't use, you literally just cannot use her burst skill, and you cannot use Crown's burst skill together, right? I cannot use these two, not these two. I can't use these two together because it's like I can, but I have to pick one of the 2 bursts. And her burst skill is just such a powerful burst skill, right? I will still be getting all these other stuff, right? But this is just such a big damage buff. So I'm gonna try to work a team, and then we'll come back. I'm gonna try to cook something up. with I just want to see Crown and Nihilister, all the damage on top of Nihilister, right? So that's just what we're testing here. We're gonna go into actual content with Nihilister to see how she really performs. I don't even know, like, I honestly do not remember how good Nihilister is in actual content. Last time I used Nihilister was when I did the showcase for her, right? Besides using her as a burst 2 for the team. Look at her burst skill though, right? So this is her burst skill right here. Right here. It's such a godlike burst skill, right? But wait, after the full burst, right? So right now she's at 1 million damage, right? She has how many buffs? She has this buff, the double boost. I think that comes from Crown, right? No, that's all. Okay, wait. So, that's what's it called? This is from Litter. My bad. And then the Crown one is this one. So she has a lot of damage here. Right, let's just see. Okay. And remember, when there's multiple enemies, well, she's only attacking one enemy right now, but when there's multiple enemies, she should... Ew. Oh, Lord. Maybe, hold on. Maybe I didn't see enough. I just didn't see enough. Hold on. Let's use Crown's burst skill this time. Wait, and then we're at 8.7 right now. 8.7 million. And we're at a 50-second burst skill. We were at 8.7 before the full burst. After the full burst. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Let's use her burst skill one more time. We're at 17 million before 17 million before the full burst. After the full burst, we are at 25 million after the full burst, which is I mean, it's cool, right? I mean, it's not bad. I mean, it's not bad, right? It's not bad. She's as a burst 2 DPS, it's not necessarily bad, but it's like, as a pilgrim, I'm sorry, it's a pilgrim. And you might be like, but Zxous' crown also is hitting around that same. She's a support. This is a DPS pilgrim burst too. Do something. Alrighty, y'all. I'm just gonna go in here with this team. All right. Just doesn't even matter, bro. Why? That's crazy. Like, I wasn't like the craziest fan for Nihilister at all or anything like that as well. You gotta remember, when it comes to Nihilister, like, I didn't really care about Nihilister, right? I was just like, Nihilister's cool and all. Right now she's at 781,000. 781,000. I didn't really care for Nihilister, but like, she is definitely a cool looking character, so it's just unfortunate. You know what I mean? It really is just unfortunate that she's not like really doing anything. That she's honestly not doing nothing. Let's see. Last time I looked, she was at 781,000. 781,000. I thought she went to 12 million. I seen a redhead. I thought she went to 12 million. No, she went to 3.6. I mean, as the burst 2 DPS, she is technically what, one of the harder hitting characters for burst 2 DPS. Like, if I'm looking at burst 2 DPS, who am I saying is a better burst 2 DPS than her? Right? Maybe Rem, possibly Naga. You could see the Rupee in there, and maybe you could see Summer Helm in there. But besides that, like, is she really that bad? Yeah, I want you guys to be the verdict, right? Let me know down below in the comments. I want you guys to be the verdict. Would you guys say Nihilister is a bad character? You guys in the comments, let me know what you think. I'm just gonna be like, my conclusion for her, y'all, is I have crown. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm sorry, bro. I can't. I want to defend the character. I don't think she's bad, but it's like, what are you using her for? Genuinely, what are you using her for? She has to have, like, at this point in time, unless you literally do not have crown. But I don't know how you have Nihilister and you don't have crown. Like, it just doesn't make sense, right? Because if you started recently, then you do not have Nihilister. If you have Nihilister, that means you've been playing, so you have crown. Because I refuse to believe anybody with a brain cell skipped on crown. I refuse to believe that, right? So I want you guys to come and let me know what you think, right? You guys come with the final verdict, but I think, y'all, I think that crown is, obviously, I know crown is better, but I think Nihilister, it's up to you guys. So you guys definitely let me know what you think. It's your boy Zxous, and I'm going to see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.